I'm Chef Baker, aka Omar Baker. First and foremost, welcome to Chef Baker Place 2. We're located in Jonesboro, 309 North Main Street. We operate a food truck. We go everywhere, anywhere, anytime, all day. All right, so first, I'm Chef Baker from Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah, the thing, we got that in the middle of it too. You know what I mean? We got the Southern style cooking, so we kind of infuse all of that to make the best Southern Jamaican cuisine right now. Yeah, like I say, you can always pull up on me. Instagram is my main source of, advertisement. So that's Chef Baker Place 2. Over here, we got the smarter turkey wings over white rice with mac and cheese and collard green. Over here, we got the rib tips. Oh, tenderizing rib tips right here. We got rice and peas, mac and cheese. Right here, we got a fried fish, french fries, mac and cheese. Everybody loves the mac and cheese over here. We got a collard green mac and cheese. And this is a log fried pork chops. Oh, yes. Over here to die for. Look at that. That's a whole meal right there times two.
Real plates.
Real plates. Real food.
How long you been cooking?
So I've been cooking food. I've been like 27 plus years and counting, man. I started out in Jamaica from, like I said, age 14. Started working in the friend family restaurant. Worked my way up to, working a cruise ship, work a country club, guest house. Like you name the cuisine, pretty much, I worked it. You know what I mean? So I work everywhere. South side, north side. I work different, probably like 8 to 9, 10 different states, part-time job, 6 months to 9 months. 2021 when the pandemic hit, started out business, started cooking from selling meal from home, worked my way up to a food truck and a restaurant. October 9 was our, 2021 were open date.
What was that process like?
That process was a lot of work, man. It's a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless night, a lot of, driving around looking for location, talking to people, making phone call, just trying to get your foot in the door of, getting the proper information. Like I said, looking for a location because they need a location to open. When it started in 2021, it was a battle, but we worked it out. And like I said, 3 years running. October 9, man, we still up and going, still giving God thanks. Started out as a young age cooking, love it, and decided, at some point in life, I'm gonna own my own business, and God bless me, to be where I'm at,
Before you started selling out them plates, let us know, so the first plate and then maybe your first 10, 20 plates, let us know that process, that struggle, and then the success of it.
Yeah, so my process in 2021 when the pandemic hit, used to work at Wyndham Peachtree City. I was a chef, got furloughed, got laid off, restaurant closed. I decided, I gotta do something. So I started cooking and selling from home. Started driving around doing delivery. It was a family business. Family started delivering, every two or 3 days out of the week, we drive around, do delivery. That's the same here. I met my business partner, Larry Petway. Shout out Larry, man. Top notch. My business partner for life, So like I said, we started driving around, delivering meals, Sometimes they'll come to the house and pick it up. I worked my way up, like I said, to a restaurant. It was a battle, Because you gotta do what you gotta do in the middle of the pandemic.
Like that?
Yeah.
How hard is it getting people's trust to purchase your food?
Actually, for me, it wasn't really hard because majority of people who knew me prior, if you go on my Facebook page, I even advertised through Facebook. They knew I've been a chef pretty much all my life. So it wasn't hard starting out. It's just like I said, doing the delivery. Getting them to come and pick up, the days, sometimes I'm not even open and they call me, Chef, when are you cooking? Are you cooking again? So it wasn't a hard process doing that because like I said, people already know I've been cooking for a long time, so they know, what I produce. So it wasn't hard. The hardest part was opening up the restaurant. Like I said, finding location, get the business concept together and everything like that. That was the hardest process, getting the health inspection, through all of that, paperwork, all that stuff. But like I said, if you dedicate yourself to it, you're gonna do it, man. You will succeed.
So for somebody that doesn't know the process of starting a food truck, what was your A to Z process of getting, like you said, getting the registration, getting the paperwork, and everything certified for you to be in business?
So it's a process. So first and foremost, you gotta know what you wanna do. You gotta know your cuisine. You gotta know what you're gonna sell. You're gonna make sure that whatever you decide you're gonna sell, you're gonna do it the best. So we get all of that together. When you start a business concept, now you're gonna have your business plan. You're gonna have, you're gonna you know you're gonna get licensed, you gotta register, you gotta insure, you're gonna need all of that process. You're gonna need an LLC, you're gonna need an EIN, all those stuff. So you apply for your LLC, get your EIN, get all of those, open your bank account, all of that stuff. So whenever you get all those stuff together, first, before you even think about even getting a food truck, make sure you find a location. You don't have a location to do production and to get certified, that's gonna be a struggle. You don't wanna, you don't wanna be pulling up everywhere, because when the health department pull up on you, they're gonna shut it down. It's harder for you to get your license, get your permit, and get certified when you get a truck without a location. Then you gotta drive around and look for a prep kitchen, which is hard to find. If you find a prep kitchen, that thing is expensive. So you might wanna start looking into getting a location to do your production, and to get the certification. So when you do all of that, get your permit, you're set, good to go. But you have to start the legwork by establishing yourself, so knowing where you're gonna start production from, where you're gonna get your permit, where you're gonna get your license. Like I said, get your EIN, get your social, get your LLC, start all the processing. And then when you get all of that, man, you're set. You can go anywhere, anytime, without getting pulled over and so you can operate here, or they come and say, okay, you're operating illegally. Now let's say best way to do it is straight.
So first fully, what did you start off with? You first start, did you fully blow out your truck and have everything in it, or did you start piece by piece building the truck?
So first and foremost, when I started the process of the food truck, I get my food truck customized. I designed the way I want it, everything inside it designed just the way I want it. It's like I can operate it by myself, I can operate with a team, 2 or 3 people, without bumping into each other. The way I set the menu, compared to the way I design the truck, it's easy to operate. You can find everything by just a turn. So I designed the truck myself. I get it customized just the way I like it, just the way I need it, just the way I want it. So I got it customized all the way through. I designed it just so, like I said, it's more convenient for me and also a team. So if we're going to a big event, it's designed for 3 people on the truck at the same time and nobody bumping each other. Everybody have their own little separate section that they can work and coordinate together. I designed it so it's more convenient, and like I said, we did the entire thing. I opened the restaurant and the food truck the same day. So like I said, getting your business concept together, knowing what you're gonna do. Get the food truck and the restaurant, we opened the same day.
Why did you want a brick and mortar?
The brick and mortar is just basically, I needed a prep kitchen. I did not want to open a brick and mortar. I've operated restaurant for many years. I operate, country club. I operate in hotels. And for me, I was done with that. Sitting down the dining thing, I just want to take my food, go feed people and go home. I didn't want to have people coming to me and sit down. It's hard for me to just sit in a restaurant and wait for a customer to come, that wasn't me anymore. So I just wanted a food truck and a prep kitchen. When I started, trying to get all the process together, they wanted me to open the restaurant. So they pretty much forced me to open the restaurant. So after a while, nobody really want to work. So, I had a staff, decided to move on to, something new. So I decided, well, now it's time for me to just close the restaurant, temporary, not permanently, because, things happen where you gotta open for a day or 2, and God forbid something happen with the truck, I can operate from the restaurant at the same time. But it's more convenient for me to operate the truck. So I just decided to do both of them, because that's the only way I would get my license, get my permit, and get to operate. And then whenever, I don't have a staff in, what I did, I just operate by myself, majority of the stuff, everything is cooked and prepped by me, yours truly. So I just operate a food truck. It was an event catering and big stuff going on. My business partner will chip in, kids will chip in, and we do what we gotta do. Yeah. Every day, anywhere cuisine. That's how we do it. Pull up on me. Ready for you, ma'am? Ma'am, ready to go? Everything in the same bag, all right?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am, and napkins and sauces. All right, thank you.